Well, we can always test and see if it works. But I'm going to assume it will work better.
Well, okay, here we are again. Let's, get back to it. So, this zone is probably the worst zone in the whole game.
Still no stage transitions.
Indeed. Well, this one's got this annoying sandstorm gimmick where, the wind pushes you back, as you saw there briefly. And it makes getting through the stage a real pain in the ass in a number of places. And these fuckers...
I didn't see what it was. I was looking away.
These guys.
Oh. The ground scaravitches.
Yes, them. I managed to get past them here, but that son of a bitch in particular, that last one, got me in every single one of my practice runs because the wind pushed me in his line of fire. It's a trap.
That reminds me, at some point I'm going to have to play all the rest of the X games.
So yeah, Super Sonic in this game. He's still got the Sonic 4 Episode 1 physics for whatever reason. And it throws me off a little bit.
Because Sega's like, whatever. Or Dimps, rather.
I think it's because he's so difficult to control when he's moving so fast that they decided letting you stop moving by letting off the D-pad would be a good idea, which I'm not arguing it conceptually, it just kind of throws you off switching back and forth. And as you saw, you can turn it off by doing a tag team move. Swimming, spin dash, flying, etc. Which...
This music's so bad.
Being able to turn Super Sonic off is nice. It'll come into play a lot in this stage.
I am Cornholio!
That's what, the first time you can actually turn it off at will?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of being saddled with it for the rest of the fucking level?
Yeah. I don't know what the hell I was doing here. I saw this for the Beatles. I don't think they're as bad as the walruses in the last zone. But they're still irritating as shit.
Well, they're not instant death anymore.
Yeah. The stage does have some instant death in it, but I'll get to that when we get to that.
Like right there, there's instant death.
Yeah, there's instant death. This is a section I was talking about in the first video where flying is required. And you have to use the sandstorm to push you far enough. Not my favorite section in this level, let me tell you.
That is a thing.
That is definitely a thing. And, by the way, if Tails gets hit, you fall. You make it! And Tails just kind of gave up on me there
But
for...
nope. Now I'm the star of the show.
He just let go when he hit the platform, and I fell to my death.
Because physics.
Because physics, I guess. I was a little bit salty.
Oh, almost happened again.
No, it doesn't happen again.
That's why I said it almost happened again.
I got really goddamn lucky here, because Tails had nothing left, and that last one.
And even worse, they put that right at the end of the stage. Like, okay.
Could have been worse. So, this zone is basically a bastard, illegitimate love child of, Oil Ocean and Sandopolis. I really like the music in this act.
Well, Sandopolis wasn't actually all that bad, except for the second stage.
Yeah.
Act 1 was fine.
Act 2 is awful. I have no idea how the hell to get down there to that ring. There doesn't seem to be a way back up because you can't climb the oil slicks. I didn't try running up it as supersonic, which might be possible, but I don't know. I couldn't figure out how to get back up there, so I just said, fuck it.
It's probably just as well.
Yeah. And we've got giant sandworms.
Just makes me think of how Beetlejuice terrified me.
I was about to make a Beetlejuice reference, but...
That sandworm bit at the end of the movie was just like, nope, absolutely not.
Give me that fucking ring box. Thank you. Goddamn dung beetles. Or supersonic. Because I'm not giving those beetles the chance to take all my rings away. The quicksand is kind of annoying. You can't jump straight out of it, you have to mash the button. If you're running fast enough, you'll just go over it. You saw that a couple times in the first act, but that was weird.
Just like real life.
Not sure what happened there. Sonic just kind of went through the thing I locked on, and oh, whatever. Give me the rings!
At least I'm pretty sure in real life that would be fine. Running across quicksand? Maybe. Probably.
Yeah. Kinda, sorta.
The possibility is existent.
I hate the supersonic music in this game, by the way. I was looking for a way to turn it off, but I never could find anything. And I don't know what the hell I was doing there. I accidentally hit the wrong direction on the D-pad when he went across the ceiling, and then I tried to fly up and catch it. And that didn't work, obviously.
How does Sonic would continue his momentum while he's fucking upside down? I don't understand.
I don't know. Gravity does not apply to hedgehogs that move very quickly.
Well, fortunately, when this is posted, you won't have to worry about the supersonic music.
What are you going to replace it with?
I don't know, but I've replaced it with something at this point. What that is, I don't know.
I really do like the stage music.
Alex, get rid of that too. Get rid of all of it.
Don't! I like the stage music.
Just delete all of it.
So this zone doesn't have the really irritating parts of Oil Ocean or Sandopolis, but it does have its own fucking irritations, such as the dung beetles, for instance, the sandstorm, and in this level, well, you'll see in a minute. But suffice to say, supersonic really doesn't help here. So you get trapped in these silos. You have to climb as quick as you possibly fucking can, and if you can't make it up to the next level, you're fucking dead.
So it's like the first time through Castletown.
Yeah. The first time I ever played the game, it took me ages to get through this level. I never actually died there in this video or my practice runs, fortunately, but it's still dick moved the level, basically. And if you were wondering, yes, the oil on the ground is slippery. It has Sleepy Slidey ice physics.
That was also funny because ages backwards is Sega. Much like Taco Cat backwards is still Taco Cat.
This one very nearly got me. In fact, most of the times I died in this level, it was right there.
I like how the game is very blatantly like, okay, well, I'll give you a break. Almost as if the level designers knew, like, wait, nobody's gonna be able to get through this, so I guess we'll just slow down the sand.
Yeah.
We couldn't, like, you know, change how that works or anything, but we'll just slow down the sand. I can't stop yawning. Take that however you guys want.
I can't figure out what the point of these sandballs is. They're so scattered around, I don't know where any of them go. Anyway, here's a thing that only shows up like once or twice in the entire game. You get one of those boxes, and Sonic and Tails do a tag team move that destroys everything on the screen and gives you a bunch of rings, depending on how fast you mash the button.
That's kind of weird and out of place.
Yeah, it only shows up like 1 or 2 times that I can remember in the whole game. That's the first time you ever see it.
Game's just like, sure, fucking whatever, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, all this is why I was saying Supersonic really doesn't make a difference in this stage. Because you can't use him for a good chunk of it.
Well, can you go, if you jump on, let go of Tails, can you go super? Before you touch the ground?
Probably, yeah. But you still need to turn off super for him to pick you up to fly. And the transformation does take time. It doesn't pause the game. So if you try to turn super in those sections, the sand will probably catch you.
I was gonna say turn super, run across spikes, have Tails pick you up.
Yeah, well. This fucking boss. Ugh, I hate this boss. So much.
Get that boss music ready, Alex.
So, pardon me while I leisurely collect all of the rings. Because there are just enough to turn super, and I decide it's necessary to get all of them. So, interesting to note, if you're not trying to boost yourself, Tails will just slowly descend forever.
Tails just like, God, Sonic, you need to lay off chili dogs. Making jokes that Sega themselves have already made. Not that Classic Sonic was really, like, pudgy or anything. It was proportionate to his way he was drawn.
And Tails dies. Oh hey, wow, he responds quickly in this game. It always took like 3 or 4 seconds in the Genesis games.
Suddenly we're playing Junkman's level.
Basically. So, giant robot. Crates drop from the ceiling and you have to climb up on top of the crates, waiting for the dome to open so that you can hit him. Which I make the mistake of turning super right there, which blows my one shot at hitting him for this cycle. It takes him forever to open up the dome. So I am just bouncing around in here, using Supersonic to smash the crates as they fall. Otherwise, unable to do anything. Except sit here and wait.
I hope you guys packed the lunch.
Not going anywhere for a while? You may want to grab a Snickers.
Pull out your sleeping bags and prepare for my ludicrously long power-up sequence.
So yeah, crates with spikes and crates with bombs in them. Those are things that are here. And I turned Supersonic off there intentionally to save the rings in case I need them. Which I don't. This is the last hit of this stage. There is another stage to the fight, which is even more bullshit than the first stage. I will demonstrate momentarily. So this. He will jump back and forth between the foreground and the background, and then jump onto the platform that Sonic is on. Now, the only way to knock him over so you can hit him the last time is to do the tag team spin dash as seen here. Two things make this retarded. He jumps back into the background so quickly that if you are too far away it is impossible to hit him in time. And he always faces left. He never changes. Always faces left. So if you were on the right side of the screen when he jumps in, you're fucked.
Well, at least that didn't take as long as it could have.
Yeah, it took me twice as long in the practice run. So yeah, a terrible boss fight to cap off a really mediocre stage.
Something joke about mediocre game.
Yes. All in all, it could have been a lot worse, but I really do not like that stage as a whole. Aside from the music, I really... Ugh, it's just... Ugh. It sucks to play.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse. But next time on Radical Bromance, we'll get on to a better stage. A familiar stage. For those who are fans of Sonic 2.